Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Wednesday night, man. It's the night before Thanksgiving, man. 8:26 in the PM. November the 24th, 2021, man. I normally don't go live late night, but it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I might go live tomorrow. I might not. So I was just thinking, I just felt like going live tonight. I said, well, you know what, Sean, it ain't nothing else to do. Let me go live. And I wanted to talk about the will. That's why I call this Willpower Wednesday Willpower. And I want to talk about the will, the invisible will, the invisible will. Hit the like button. Listen, when you come in here, first of all, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. You can follow me on Instagram at Gunby Publishing, at Sean G. Please follow on Instagram. You come in the live, you wipe your feet at the door, you give it a thumbs up, you sit down, you get involved in the chat, and you tell people what it is you do. Big Bear Trill, I see you, man. I got that joint from you, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you. There's an invisible force. Another one of the things that I think that as I recollect and as I reflect on my 52 years on this planet, coming down here, messing around with y'all as humans, but I'm really 847 years old on my planet. Planet look good, which is why I look as good as I look. As I reflect on my human experience, the invisible will, the will can be broken. Somebody's will, your will can be broken. You can break somebody's will. You can exercise your will. And it's visible. When it's in action, you can see it. But it lays dormant. It has to be activated by the individual. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Get them likes up. And as I reflect, this could have been a topic that would have probably served me better and served my self-esteem better and served my self-perception better and served my self-confidence better and served my self-celebration better if I would have learned and been schooled about the will in first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, on and on, up through high school, as opposed to wood shop, metal shop, home economics, cooking, electric shop. There should have been a required course to learn what the will is, learn what it does, learn how to discover it, and learn how to activate it. To me, that's just my opinion.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
The will is an invisible force. But it's very visible when it's broken. It's very visible when it's active. The will. You can see, for instance, in sports, a team's will get broken in the fourth quarter in a football game. The game is tied. One team is marching down the field, getting ready to score with a minute on the with 2 minutes on the clock. The score is not tied. One team is down by 2. They're losing by 2. They got the ball. They're driving downfield. All they got to do is get in field goal range. And they're driving down the field and they get close. And one more completed pass of like about 8 or 9 yards gets their team in field goal range for their field goal kicker to come in and kick a 27 or 30-yard field goal to give them 3 points, to give them a 1-point win. And the quarterback throws an interception. And you can see the will of that team break. They shoulders slump. Their heads, they start looking down at the ground. And you can see their will is broken. Conversely, on the flip side of that coin, you can see the will in somebody who just don't never give up, don't never quit. They keep coming back. They keep coming back. They keep coming back. Setback after setback, adversity after adversity, and they just keep coming back. Hit that like button when you come in. If anybody's watched the cartoon, The Road Runner with Wile E. Coyote, Wile E. Coyote is trying to catch this bird. He never catches the bird, but his will is never broken. He stays getting blown up. He stays getting fucked up. Everything he tries to catch this bird backfires on him and he destroys himself. But in the very next scene, he's back at it with a new idea, with a new try. He never gives up. He's got will. Right? And there's a moral force, man. There's a spiritual force inside of each individual where you can will something to happen. I don't know exactly how it works. I know that I've seen it work in my life. I've activated mine, so I know it exists. I've seen it in other people's lives. I've seen them activated. And it's just like this relentless mindset to you know, with the human being, with everything in the universe being inside of me, and me as a human being a microcosm of the universe, right? That everything the universe has to offer is inside of me. I'm part and parcel with the universe. And the universe knows this. And the will inside knows this, but it can lay dormant if you're ignorant to it, and ignorant in the sense that you were never taught on it. You were never schooled about it, right? But you can, through your mind and through your imagination and through your ability to visualize and speak into existence what it is that you want. Get them, Sean. Don't fucking playing with y'all.
I said
Not playing with y'all.
astigmatism
Hey,
in
yo, man, it's the podcast
Not
with soul.
playing with y'all. Through your ability to speak into existence what it is you want and couple that with your ability to visualize, I'm going to be there in 4 months. I'm going to look like that in 19 weeks. I'm going to accomplish that in 37 weeks. You can do that. We can do that. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. I got him. I got him.
Nigga got that
I
motherfucking
got him.
fed look.
I got him. I got him. You can use your will to effect these things. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it talks about that in the Kybalion. It talks about that in the Kybalion, how the power of the will and the law of neutralization. Yeah. The law of neutralization, right? And the ability to harness the powers of the mind to protect yourself from stronger personalities than you, individuals with powerful personalities. You can learn how to defend yourself against that. A lot of people don't know how to defend themselves against that. This is how they become pieces on a chessboard to be used. And once you're done playing with them, you throw the piece to the side. It talks about that in the Kybalion. Get him, Sean.
Hey, yo, man, it's the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
But with the use of the mind and the will, you can protect yourself and you can rise above these things, man, and you can affect your destiny with the will. With the will. The will is a thought process, man. You sit around with your finger up your ass. You sit around smoking dust all day. You sit around playing video games all day. You sit around getting high all day. You sit around on social media all day. You sit around watching porn all day, and you don't have a chance in the world. Life is going to impose its will upon you. And all of those individuals and humans that are stronger are going to impose their will upon you, and you will be just a pawn. Fucking playing with y'all. I'm not scared of y'all at all. At all. I don't like none of y'all. Who you talking to, Sean? All 8 billion of y'all. You. Conversely, and on the flip side of that coin, if you get your ass up, if you get your finger out of your ass and you get up and you become active and you become voluntary as opposed to involuntary, you become objective as opposed to subjective, and you start to give out impressions to the world as to who you are instead of receiving impressions from the world of who you are. You are imposing your will upon your life and upon the life of 8 billion people. That's an invisible force that's inside every human. This is the podcast with soul. This is the podcast with soul. I'm him. Yes, I am. I'm him. I got it.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
Are you passive or are you assertive? My back itching. Scratch my back with my ruler. Still better than you. Scratch my back with my ruler. Will it. You have to will it. You have to will it. And the use of the will begins first with desire. You must desire it. You got to desire that life. You got to desire respect. Whatever it is that you desire, that woman, that car, that house, money, family, green crystals. Zane, thank you for that $10 PayPal. You sent me $10 on the PayPal the other day. Thank you for that. And thank you for that $5 super chat right there. I see you. I see you. Green crystals. Whatever it is that you desire. That hoodie, that real estate license, your nursing license, your CDL license, your own box truck, your own 18-wheeler truck, your own real estate company, your own window cleaning business. You visualize it first. Nobody can prevent that. Nobody has control over your dome until you give it to them. You visualize it first. You activate that. Then you make the decision that, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I can see it. And then you begin to activate your will by getting up and moving toward that compass point, moving toward that destination. And in the process of moving toward that destination and moving toward that point, that end game, you are going to encounter adversity. Shit gonna get fucked up. You're going to be getting bust all upside your head. You're going to be receiving resistance from people that hate you. You're going to be receiving resistance from the part of you that hates you. Fucking get him, Sean. Get him, Sean.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
There's a part of you that hates you. There's a part of you that despises you. There's a part of you that you don't like. There's a part of you that's been busting you upside your head your whole life. There's a part of you that's been sticking a gun in your mouth your whole life and robbing you. There's a part of you that's been jumping out the bushes on you. There's a part of you that's been destroying you. That self-hatred, that self-rejection that you try to mask and front it off like it ain't there by smoking weed, that you try to mask and front it off like it ain't there by getting a European car, that you try to front it off and act like it ain't there by putting up makeup and lipstick, talking to the ladies and covering up all that pain and hurt. And in the process of activating his will and moving toward that point, you're going to have to fight these things. And this is where your will is either going to be broken or activated. And you're going to either impose your will upon life or life is going to impose your will upon you. One of the two. Ain't no in between. Ain't no in between. Ain't no in between.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
Your willpower. Your willpower. Your willpower. Yeah, talk about that in the Kybalion. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. I know, because I damn near copied the whole thing down when I was in the joint. You knew I was in the joint? I was in the joint. That's my life. I ain't ashamed of my life. This my life. Man, these my cards. These my cards. Nah, I'm not turning my hand in. I don't want your hand. You play your hand. I don't want that hand. What? I don't want your hand neither. Your hand fucked up. I don't want your hand. I play my hand. My hand fucked up, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play mine better than you play yours.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
People walking around ashamed of their life. You walking around ashamed of your past. You walking around ashamed of your reality. You walking around ashamed of your truth. That's why your will don't work. Your will, the transmission jacked up in your will. You can't even get your will in gear because you fronting hard. You fronting hard. You've been fronting your whole life because you scared to go and look at yourself. Yeah. I ain't scared of you. This ain't that kind of YouTube channel. This ain't that kind of YouTube channel. Man, this is a YouTube channel like you ain't never seen before. I'm him. My beard is all that. My beard all that. I got gray and black in my beard. Your shit just black because you young and dumb. You don't know nothing yet. Get him, Sean.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I got both in mind. The honeys be like, Sean, I like your beard. You got salt and pepper in there. I said, yeah, I know you do. She said, Sean, I want to give you some. I said, yeah, I know you do. Then you know what I tell her? I want some.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You got to activate your will. And I always come back here. Always come back here. You got to have knowledge of self first. Sean, why you always there? Why you always taking us to knowledge of self? Why it's always got to be about that? It's got to be about knowledge of self because you're going to have to learn, number one, true knowledge of self is self-acceptance, is acceptance of yourself, of your good qualities, of your bad qualities, of your strengths, of your weaknesses.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Of the things that you don't like about yourself, behaviors that you were taught, thought processes that you were taught that you don't like, that ain't caused you nothing but trouble, and having to go in and remedy them, to have to go in and rectify them, to have to go in and surgically remove them. It takes a lot of balls for that. A lot of y'all niggas is weak. You don't want to do that because you scared.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
That's my son right there. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
That's my son. It's two of me. It's two of me. I resurrected myself through the birth of Sean. It's two of me. It's two of me. It's two of me. I'm rich. Self-acceptance. I lived a long time of my life in self-rejection, in self-hatred, in self-loathing, running from my true self.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
And ultimately, one day, the pain outweighed the pleasure. Get him, Sean.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
One day, the pain outweighed the pleasure. And I said, Sean, man, we can't go on like this no more, man. Man, we can't go on like this no more, man. And I was in my motherfucking 40s. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
And I looked around and I looked at my performance. And I had some highs and I had some lows. I had both. I had some achievements. But those were like external, but there was always that inner discomfort on the inside.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
There was always that inner discomfort on the inside, that inner insecurity on the inside. I was always a little ill at ease. There was never no calm, no peace. It was constant turmoil and constant chaos on the inside from day to day. And I came to the conclusion that I had to do the spiritual surgery. Yes, I did. And I did it. And guess what? Couldn't no motherfucker help me with it. I had to do it all by myself.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Show 'em what's up.
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
And just for the record, and you can send this to whoever you want to send it to. What I say, I could say it 2 times and I say it to their face. I'm the best motivational speaker in the world. Yeah. Can't damn motherfucker out here fuck with me. Yeah. Show 'em what's up. And I had to do. But really, I didn't need no help in performing my spiritual surgery. I really didn't need no help. I knew what was wrong with me. I knew what I had been running from. And I just decided that I wasn't going to run no more. And that I was going to work on myself, cutting myself no slack, locking me and myself in a room. And we was gonna fight. It was gonna be the old nigga versus the new nigga. And the new nigga had to win. He had to win. He couldn't lose. He had to win. And I put my money on him. I bet on him. And the fight lasted for weeks and months, back and forth. You couldn't really tell who was going to win because sometimes the new nigga got scared. But then in the end, the new nigga said, nah. Your reign is over. It's time for you to go. And he triumphed. And once you truly love yourself, once you truly dig yourself, you don't need nobody else. Once you really know yourself and once you really get down with yourself, you don't really need nobody else. You can go dolo. You get your little pussy here and there, you knock down a honey over here, you knock down a honey over there. Or if you got one honey, that's cool, but you don't really need nobody because you are complete in and of yourself. You comfortable with you. You good with you. I don't never be lonely. I just be alone.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Man, did y'all hear what I said? I don't never be lonely, nigga. I just be alone.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Show 'em what's up.
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
I don't have to be alone. When you look this good like how I look, and when you got the mind that I got, and when you got the mouthpiece that I got, and when you got the body that I got, and when you got the street edge to you that I got, and you got the intellectual scholar part to you that I got, I don't got to be alone. No, I don't. But I choose to be alone because you got to bring more than just your pussy to be with me nowadays. Get him, Sean.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Sean, what's up? What? That's all?
I
That's all you got? What? That's all? You just bringing your pussy over here? That's it? What you got? Oh, you just got your titties, you just bringing that? Okay, yeah. All right. Well, you just bringing your pretty face and your body and all that? That's all you bringing? Nah, that's the Sean. You should have caught Sean back in 2007. This is the Sean of 2022. You got to bring more than that to fuck with me.
I said astigmatism
Yeah.
in my soul.
Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism.
I'm not scared of y'all. That's what y'all got to understand, man. I'm
I
not scared of y'all. I don't need acceptance from none of y'all. That's what you got to understand. I don't be lonely. I just be alone by choice because I'm in the process of imposing my will on my life. And I don't have the kind of time that you got as a 27-year-old. I ain't got the kind of time you got as a 31-year-old. I ain't got the kind of time you got as a 19-year-old. I ain't got the kind of time you got as a 37-year-old. I ain't got the kind of time you got as a 42-year-old. I ain't got the kind of time you got as a 47-year-old. And that being the case, I ain't fucking playing with y'all at all. I got no time to play. And even though you got more time than me, who I'm talking to? Who you talking to, Sean? I'm talking to all 8 billion of y'all. Y'all still ain't gonna beat me. Still ain't gonna beat me. You know why? Because I'm better than you. Yeah. Sean, I've been through too much shit. I've been through too much to play with y'all. Been through too much. Once you get the knowledge of self, once you get the self-acceptance, and you really, truly, sincerely tell yourself, y'all got to give me more likes than that, man. That's all I got is 33 likes. Is that what I'm looking at the joint here? That's all I got? Let me see what I got for real. Let me see what I got for real. I'm looking at 33. That's all I'm worth is 33. That's why y'all can't work out with me. That's why I don't let y'all work out with me. But once you truly promise yourself that you're going to be your best friend, and once you achieve that level of self-acceptance, simultaneously, right, in the very same moment, in the same breath, you begin to establish a love affair with yourself because you've gone through, you've looked at everything. And when you do that, you really discover your purpose, right? And nobody can't just plug you into a wall and say, go do this and go do that. Come over here, go do that over there. When you leave that over there, you don't go for that no more. And you find your purpose and what you really want to do and who you want to become and what you want to achieve, then you could begin to activate your will. Thank you for them likes. We up to 38. Appreciate you. This is Wednesday Willpower, man. Wednesday night Willpower. The spiritual force of the universe, the will. You got to activate it. You got to activate it. What's up with everybody in here, man? Who in here, man? Trucker Ron in here. Go in a boy, come out of God. To the highest journey, Muhammad. It's Picasso. Big Bear Triller. It's a big difference between a loner and being alone. Don't allow yourself to be pressed and shamed into having friends that you don't want to have because we've been indoctrinated to believe that when you are alone that something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with you. Why are you alone? I'm alone because I goddamn want to be. I want to be. Impose your will upon life. Because people are imposing their will on this world. Look at the last 23 months. Look at the last 22 months. Look at the last 19 months. And look at the will. You can see the will of somebody. We don't know who. We see a bunch of characters, but we really don't know who, imposing their will on the planet. And you see other people who know who they are elevating and activating their will to resist the imposition of someone else's idea onto their existence. So there's some wills fighting here. And you have some who are not in the game. The buffoonery, the black buffoonery, my people who want to talk about Bloods and Crips and Tupac and Biggie 30 years hence. And who got shot and who went where and this and that and yeah. Let's interview young rappers in their 20s and put them on pedestal as the leaders of people and give these kids in their teens, let these kids be idolize these dudes that get high and take drugs all day and have no opinion, can't even put a good paragraph together with proper punctuation. Or this dude who can pitch a baseball 97 miles an hour, which is pretty much all he can do. Let's put him on a pedestal. Or this quarterback that can win a bunch of Super Bowls. Let's let these be the idols of what people desire to be and to become, and not be themselves, but try to be somebody else and be led astray. Somebody is imposing their will. But there are those, as we see the imposition of an agenda, the imposition of a thought on a planet, best believe that on the flip side of that coin, there's a counter force that's rebelling and resisting against that imposition of the voluntary, objective, assertive mind of those who see the weakness in the masses. And they understand that they got a right to their life. They understand that fully. hypothetical. This is a hypothetical. I need y'all to come with me. I need y'all to come with me. Hypothetical. Imagine, close your eyes and imagine that tomorrow when we wake up, there's no cell phones and no electricity. Where would we be? Would that be, how would you view that as a good thing or a bad thing? One could view that as, now I'm free to think my own thoughts. Now I'm free to think my own thoughts. Now I'm free to encounter other human beings and judge them by the windows of their soul, which is the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. Any human being, I'm able to look at them and judge them based upon how they treat me. Now, I need to interact with other human beings. I need to engage with the human family. Now I need to eat fruit and vegetables and live off the land and slaughter cows or pigs or chickens or whatever. Or you can look at it and say, well, we've been set back. But it's all perception. Just food for thought. I'm a deep thinker. I think deeply. Like Karis once said, I think very deeply. I think very deeply. I guess what I'm trying to get at with this message, man, is just use the tools inside of you to become and make who you want to be a reality. Use everything you got inside of you. You're a very special machine. You're a special machine. And we don't know, we haven't been really told the true capacity of our powers, man. You know, the pineal gland in the center of the brain. The pineal gland is in the center of the brain. It sits right in the center. It's called the seat of the soul. It sits right in the center of the left and right cerebral cortex. It's about the size of a grain of rice. Right in the center of the brain. And it produces a natural hallucinogenic. Like I used to smoke angel dust back in 85. You ever got dusted? Truck around with the 20 super chat. Truck around. I need y'all to subscribe to Truck Around's YouTube channel. There's Truck Around's YouTube channel, man. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. I'm gonna pin that joint up at the top since you showed love. The pineal gland is about the size of the grain of rice, and it produces a natural hallucinogenic, to make you hallucinate, and it's called DMT or dimethyltryptamine or tryptophan. And the further you go back, and even now today, there are certain people that know the workings and the strength of the pineal gland and the capacity and the capability and the ability of the pineal gland for you to do supernatural things, superhuman things. You can astral travel, right? Also, they say that the pineal gland is responsible for like intuition and ESP, extrasensory perception, right? You ever be chilling one day, right? You be chilling one day by yourself. You be chilling hard, like, you know. Let me keep it on me. I be chilling hard one day. I be looking good, like how I look. You understand? Minding my own business and leaving yours alone. Hey, yo, ma, what you doing? Minding my business and leaving yours alone. And I be chilling somewhere like in the bagel spot, or I be at the gas station on the laundromat, and I say, hold up, man. Wait a minute, man. I've been here before. I've lived this exact instance before. This person walked in the door with this red shirt at this time, and that girl over there with the blue hoodie was pulling her clothes out the. I've done this before. That's that extrasensory perception. That's that intuition, right? We're getting into the 6th and 7th chakras of the brain. Fucking scared of y'all motherfuckers. Yeah. You're getting into the 6th and 7th chakras of the brain. And, you know, this pineal gland can be calcified and decalcified based upon your diet. I haven't been helping mine stay calcified as of late because I've been eating horrible, but I still look good and I still could do 100 burpees to give you 10 sets of 10. I still work out hard. You understand? But the ancients, and I've even done studies on the ancient Nubians and the ancient Egyptians, and they talk about these pyramids and temples, even the Greeks, all of those people, the Mexicans down in the Pyramid of the Moon, and Monte Alban, La Venta in Mexico, Monte Alban in Mexico. Mexico has a tremendous history, man. Grande historia que vive México tiene mucho historia, 1000 años atrás. 1000 años atrás. Yes, they do. Y'all make fun of the Mexican because he worked hard, but the Mexican got a history that go back 5, 6, 7, 10,000 years. Yes, he do. Yes, he do, and it's documented. And the structures that these people were able to build, the Greeks as well, with the Parthenon and all of the stuffs in Crete and you know, the ancient Egyptians with the pyramids, you know, they still can't figure out. Architects, scientists, anthropologists to this day still can't figure out how these people built these structures, right? Because they can't even do it today with modern technology, with cranes and none of this stuff. And all that people can think about, and a lot of the research leads back to the pineal gland and the dimethyltryptamine and the ability to astral travel, to be in one place, but activate your dimethyltryptamine or your DMT, and you can go somewhere else. You can lift these huge blocks. You can make these big blocks in Mexico and in Greece and in Egypt levitate with your mind. You can create a goddamn storm with your mind. This is what they talked about, these seers and these soothsayers, these wizards, man, who were able to use their mind to create rain and create wind, clouds and wind. Yes, man, we one with the universe, man. And that's all stemming from the pineal gland. And if you look at, when I was in prison, I was at FCI Morgantown, Federal Correctional Institution, Morgantown, West Virginia, which was a low, and there was a lot of doctors as inmates on the compound that I was on. A lot of pediatricians, a lot of pharmacists, a lot of dentists, a lot of general practitioners, a lot of doctors, man. Matter of fact, in Alex, which was one of the units, it was like a whole wing full of them doctors. They used to make their own medicine and all that. And in the library at Morgantown, they had a huge medical library, man, with medical books. And I used to go down to the library some days and just sit in there and just read. I said, give me that book right there, big, thick encyclopedias, because I'm a scholar. I'm not a gangster. I'm a motherfucking scholar. But you can't put your hands on me for free. Not for free. You know, but I ain't no gangster. I'm a scholar. And I used to go down there, and I couldn't, out of all of these books in this massive medical library, I looked for the pineal gland, and it was not in none of the books. I went down there specifically looking for it so that I could research it and learn about it, because I had a whole bunch of time. I couldn't find it nowhere in none of the medical books. It's something that's concealed and deliberately hidden, because they don't want you to know the powers of it. You know, they don't want you to know what you can do. You know, if you look at these ancient cultures like in India, where they have these pictures of these Indians sitting in positions, you know, with their feet crossed, and they have these different things and these chakras. And if you look at like the Indians from India, they have that red dot in the middle of their head. That is the indication for the center of the soul in their culture. I don't know how it relates to the culture, but I know if you look at the ancient kings of Egypt and the pharaohs, when they wore the crown, the double crown, the crown of the north and the crown of the south, and out of the front of the crown came the serpent or the snake. It came right out of the center of the head, which went into the pineal gland, and the snake wasn't looked at in that sense. In that times with these kings who wore these crowns, the serpent was looked at as a sign of wisdom. The serpent was looked at as a sign of wisdom. So the wisdom was extending. They wore these crowns. They stood up straight. They looked like me, because that's what the fuck I would have been. That's what I was when I was in Egypt. Y'all ain't know I was in Egypt, but that's what I was when I was there. I was there, and I had my crown, and I had a serpent coming out the middle. It comes right out of the center, and it's going to the center of it's coming out of the pineal gland, and you were, when you were elevated to Pharaoh, you know, you spent time with these wise men, with Imhotep, and when you spent time with these Stoics and these philosophers and these wizards who sit around and all they did was contemplate all day, and they had the knowledge that had been passed down for years. The same in Mexico. Go look at all of the old drawings of Mexico. Go look at the old drawings of Persia, of Greece, all over the world. There's always, they cut that thing coming out of the front of the head. And when you came into this knowledge, you know, you had to acquire this knowledge and learn how to use these powers, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's where all of this knowledge came from. The Great Pyramid, the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau, which is now in Egypt. And Egypt is now considered, it's called a part of the Middle East, but Egypt is in Africa. Egypt is on the continent of Africa. right? Even though there are Arabs there now, the Arabs migrated into Africa around 638 AD. That was when they brought Islam into Africa after warring with the Egyptians and the Nubians. The Persians eventually conquered them, and they came into Africa with the sword in one hand and the Quran in the other hand. They said, pick one. And the first mosque, the first temple, the first mosque was built in Egypt in 638 AD, Anno Domini, which they say is after the death. And BC, they say, is before Christ, but it's really before Common Era. So this is 638 years after, probably 3,000, 4,000 years after the first Egyptian dynasty. And the Great Pyramid is built in the exact center of the Earth's surface, cutting the planet Earth into 4 equal parts.
Yeah.
Jones. The Great Pyramid, every point, the western, it's built on a square, right? 90 degrees, 360 degrees. You got 4 corners that are exactly 90 degrees. 90 times 4 is 360, 360 degrees, a full circle of knowledge. The western corner is pointing dead west. The north corner is pointing dead north. The eastern corner is pointing dead east, and the southern corner is pointing dead south. And the Great Pyramid is built in the exact center of the Earth's surface, cutting the planet Earth into 4 equal parts. This is mathematics and knowledge, man, that is beyond. It's been lost, or it's locked in some vault in some museum somewhere here in the world, and only a few people know about it. True story. And there are images of the planet Earth looking from the planet Earth, looking down. Egyptians drew the picture, the circle representing the earth, and then they drew a woman inside of the earth, and the Great Pyramid was by her womb.
Yeah. Jones, what's up?
Astigmatism, man.
It was by her womb. It was by her womb. And the 3 pyramids on the Giza Plateau, I've stood on them. I went to Egypt. I got on the Great Pyramid. I climbed up. And the security guard down there, he said, get down from there. You know what I told him? I said, you don't tell me what to do. My uncles built these pyramids. Yeah. I swear to God on the breath of Little Sean's body, he told me, he said, man, you got to come. I climbed up because they were letting people climb up. I was over there in 2008. I went in 2009. I went in 2010. And you could climb up the pyramid, but people was only climbing up like 3 bricks, right? 3 stories of bricks, but that's high. That's like a house. You being on top of a house. I went like way up. I went way up. I kept going up. I went way up, man. I don't know how high I was, but I went way up. And the dude was down there. They got the security guard. They wear white with black belts and they wear black berets. He said, he was telling me he didn't speak English. He was Egyptian. He was telling me to come down. And then they was all coming around town. I said, man, I ain't coming down. You don't tell me when to come down. My uncle built these pyramids.
Yeah.
John, what's up?
Astigmatism.
And the 3 pyramids on the Giza Plateau. The 3 pyramids, starting with the Great Pyramid, and then there's the other one that's in the middle, and then there's the little one on the end. These 3 pyramids, I already gave you the science and the mathematics on the first one, right? All 3 of them are aligned directly under the constellation in the sky, Orion's belt. The stars in the sky, the sun, moon, and stars, these pyramids were built right under the 3 stars in the Orion's belt, which points to the star Sirius B. This points to the star Sirius B that can only be seen 2 days out of the year, right? So these people, these pyramids are built in Africa, on the continent of Africa. They built them exactly under the stars, Orion's belt, which points to the star of the east, where they talk about, you know, with the whole story and about all of that. You know, I don't want to get into that, but you know what I'm talking about. It points to Sirius B, a star that's only visible 2 times out of the year and isn't visible to the naked eye. It ain't visible to the naked eye, but there was a tribe of people called the Dogon in Africa that plotted Sirius B. They had no telescopes, no nothing. They could see it with their naked eye. They had it all drawn down, and some scientists went over there from Germany and from Russia. They said, man, how you know? And because they had seen it with the telescope, the scientists and the astronomers from Russia, I think they were from Russia or Germany somewhere, they had plotted it with the telescope. They went and saw this regular tribe of Africans, you understand? Quote unquote, unsophisticated, uncivilized. They had plotted this star Sirius B. They could see it with the naked eye, and they plotted it the 2 days that you could see it out of the year. But anyway, you know, these things aren't coincidences, right? These things aren't coincidences. Not to me. You understand? And what really confirmed it for me was when after I went to Egypt, I came back home to Jersey. I did some more research, and then I flew back to Egypt. And then from Egypt, I flew from Egypt into Sudan, into Khartoum. And I went on a tour all through Nubia, which is northern Sudan, southern Egypt. And they got more pyramids in Sudan than they got in Egypt, double the amount. Yeah. John, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
And when I saw these pyramids in Sudan, you know, I knew that these were humans. I know they try to say aliens came and built them and all of that. There's over 200 something pyramids in Sudan. There's only like there's 217 or 219 in Sudan, like 129 in Egypt. Stizzy, man, thank you, man, for giving me a coffee for that. Shout out to Stizzy. Shout out to Stizzy from Brooklyn. And y'all follow Stizzy on his Instagram, Stizzy_BK on Instagram, Stizzy BK on Instagram. And you know, what this did for me when I saw all of this, it showed me that I was bullshitting with my life. You know, these people who built these structures in Mexico, these people that built these structures in Greece, these people that built these structures in India, these people that built these structures in Europe, Stonehenge, England, these people that built these structures all over the world, in Africa, Egypt. These people were about excellence, man. And these structures were built thousands of years ago, and people, they can't replicate them today. And it just showed me that these people were about excellence, man. And I said, Sean, at this time I was wilding, man. I had a bunch of money. I was wilding. I wasn't getting high, but I wasn't about excellence. And, it just made me, these were living examples, man. These were touchable, tangible examples to what excellence can do and what concentration can do when I concentrate on my life and when I dedicate myself to my life. And you'll find that when you start doing that to your life, dedicating yourself to your life, concentrating on your life, and demanding excellence from you. When you start demanding excellence from you, the results that you're going to get is going to astound people, man. Like, look at the shit I'm doing. Look at the shit I'm doing. I'm killing everybody, man. Nobody on YouTube can fuck with me, man. There's not a motivational speaker in the world that can fuck with me, man. I just ain't been heard yet. And I don't care who you pick. I don't care who you pick. I ain't got no static with none of them. I ain't got no beef with none of them, but I ain't scared of none of them. I'll go second to any of them, but can they go behind me? And I'm able to do these things, man. The comeback that I've made is because I'm demanding excellence from me, man. I'm demanding excellence from me. I don't smoke no weed. I don't get high. I'm not putting none of that shit in my body, man. And let y'all beat me. Hell no. So y'all can say I beat Sean. Never that. Y'all gonna say I beat all 7,999,999,999. I beat all of them. But they gonna say, what about that one nigga right there? Oh, that's Sean G. I couldn't beat him. Yeah.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast for soul.
So I demand excellence from me, man. I demand excellence from me. Sean, hi from Hungary, from Budapest. Shout out to Budapest. The Sphinx is another one there that is tricky to know how it was built. Pyramids in Asia too. Everywhere. Lower Nubia. So you got to demand excellence from yourself. I had no idea there were pyramids in the Sudan. I'm still tripping on that, man. It's over 200. I flew in there. I went to the Sudan. I stayed over there 2 weeks. I lived in the mud brick huts. I stayed in the mud brick huts with the Nubians for 2 nights. In the mud brick huts with them. I slept with them. I ate with them. No electricity, no bathroom, no running water. They fed me. They were kind to me. I slept out in a tent in the Nubian desert for like 2 or 3 nights. Oh, snap, I stayed in another. I went there, man. I saw all of the temples in Sudan, all of the pyramids in the Sudan, and all of the cartouches from all of the kings from Egypt, Ramses II, Tutmosis III, Amenepi, all of those cartouches that I saw in Egypt, in Lower Egypt, I saw them down in Lower Nubia. Same thing. Those kingdoms, that was all considered one thing, man. That was all one kingdom. And there's a bunch of books you can get on that, man. I got some over there. What's my man's name in the books? Ancient Egypt, Light of the World, The Genesis and New Beginnings by, what's homeboy's name? Gerald Massey. Gerald Massey. Gerald Massey. Gerald Massey was, he was from Europe. He was European. I forget exactly where in Europe he was from. It might have been from England. And he went to Egypt. He went there. He was only supposed to stay there for like a couple weeks to do some research and ended up staying there 29 years and doing some of the most extensive research to this day on ancient Egypt and giving credit where credit is due to the African who built the pyramids. He was very true to the point that when he went back to England and was telling them about it, they shadow banned him. They censored him. They didn't want him to talking about that kind of truth. Yes. European. He was a white man. Yes, sir. I have to say that because a lot of niggas, a lot of black brothers will come on here and be like, yo, man, this motherfucker, you know, get on that white black shit, man. We ain't on that. We ain't on that. Nigga stuck me up on 145th and Edgecombe in Harlem. Nigga ratted on me and helped send me to federal prison. Black motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Al Sharpton is a rat. He's an informant. He signed the 5K1. Yeah. Black Power, yeah. Y'all don't know nothing about that because you didn't grow up in the 70s and the 60s. You didn't see it. I saw it in the 70s. It don't exist no more. Everybody's for themselves. The Freemasons, I had a tax client who was a Mason. And every year he would come in to get his taxes done. We would get into these types of discussions. And he told me this, and I swear to God, he told me this out of his mouth. He was a high-ranking Mason. He said, Sean, you don't need to join a Mason. You don't need to become a Freemason because you already have all the knowledge. Everything that we teach, you already have. True story. True story. Let me put up Gerald Massey's names. Gerald Massey. Look him up. He wrote 3 books. Ancient Egypt, New Beginnings, Natural Genesis. I think those are the books. I think those are them. Yep. So that's what it is. But I don't know how we got way over there. I kind of digressed, didn't I? I don't know how we got way over there talking about that. But we did. I just realized how many Freemasons there are in the world. I wonder what they really do in the meetups. Sunny Storm G, what up? Stizzy, what up? You know, but I say everything that I say, you understand, for us as a community on my page. You know, for all of us, for all of y'all that follow me, for all of y'all that super chat me, for all of y'all that send me Cash App, for all of y'all that send me PayPal, for all of y'all that buy my shirts, buy my books, for all of y'all that sign up for my mentorship program, I say I give you this information for you to take and apply to your life. And check me, double check what I'm saying. And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. It's okay, I can be corrected. I ain't always right. But I give everybody, you know, we all work together here in this community that we got, and it's all over the world. People follow me, all different nationalities. Italians follow me, Irish follow me, Hungarians, Budapest follow me, Indians follow me, Africans follow me, Black Americans follow me, Haitians, Jamaicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominican, everybody follows me, Mexicans, Argentinians, Chileans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Liberia, everybody follows me. So you're not gonna hear me, you understand? I know I got slave genetics, you understand, and our genetics is the best, and I believe that, but I ain't gonna y'all support me, I support y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't on that, like, all that stupid ass shit, you understand? Look at who shot, what's the rapper name down in Memphis? Young Dolph. 2 niggas shot him. Niggas killed Tupac. Niggas killed Biggie. Black on black crime. So I ain't with all that dumb shit, man. It's wrong in everybody. So I say what I say for you guys to use it in your life. Take what I tell you and use it in your life. Use it in your personal life. Sunny Storm G says women aren't accepted as Freemasons. I don't know about that, Sunny Storm G. But take what I'm saying and use it in your personal life. Nobody cares about you. Nobody loves you. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall under the spell of, choosing teams and I'm on this team and you on that team. Somebody to get ahead in life, another person of your same race, in your same family, in order to get ahead in life, will put a bullet in your head to get ahead. Don't sleep on that. Don't do that. You take your information and use it in your own life to better yourself and become a better person and a stronger person and a more fulfilled person, and use it for your children and all of that. That's what it is, Draymo, and every man for themselves. They create this illusion. They show all of these protests. All these people are protesting. Man, them people looking for an angle, man, for an advantage, man. Look at the black girl from Black Lives Matter. She quit. Says, I'm stepping down from the role. She bought all this real estate worth millions of dollars. I'm stepping down. Could you imagine Malcolm X saying he stepped down? Or Muhammad Ali saying he stepped down from the civil rights movement? Or Dr. King saying they stepped down? Look at how she treated us. Played us like flutes, man. Well, played y'all. They didn't play me. When the prior administration was in, they made him look like the devil and played the race card and BLM and all that, and they got this guy in here, dumb. People want a refund now. Now people want to take their receipt back and get a refund, but it's too late. Played them. Played all of us. Played all of us. Yeah, they didn't play me neither, J. King. I knew what it was. I knew what it was. I knew I saw the truth. Just because a man tells you to your face how he feels, I say this all the time. I can do business with the Grand Dragon, the Grand Wizard of the KKK or the skinheads, because he's gonna tell me to my face that he don't like me. He gonna tell me. And you know what that means to me? I can trust him to tell me the truth. So me and him could go half on a pack of gum. Because I know, and he know going forward that, all right, nigga, that's the way you feel about me? Cool. I feel the same about you. You wanna go half on a pack of gum? We can go, because he's honest and I'm honest. But the worst kind of person you could do is a person that tell you to your face that they love you, and behind your back, drop salt on your name, stab you in the back. And that's what happened with the other dude. Nobody liked that the other dude was real. The other dude was a New Yorker. The other dude didn't take no shorts. He told you what it was. And they got everybody to believe that that ain't the way it's supposed to go. Now everybody want a refund. Now everybody want a refund. Now everybody want a refund. I love somebody to tell me the truth. I love somebody. Man, I love you. If you tell me the truth, man, I love you. Because you rare. You rare. I can trust you. Even if you tell me, Sean, you ugly, fat head, black motherfucker, nigga, I hate you. I love that. I love that. And that's respect. And that's why in prisons there's so much respect. Because when it's broken down by race, it's known. This television is for the Spanish people. That television is for the white boys. That television is for the niggas. And that television is for the Asians. It's known. If you not a part of that, don't touch that TV or we gonna split your goddamn head. And there's never no problem because everybody is honest. You never gonna see an Asian go and change the Spanish TV. You're not gonna see that because it's known. You can't sit at this table. Only people from Detroit sit at this table. Pittsburgh sits at that table. Ohio sits at that table. DC sit at that table. Everyone is honest and upfront. So the respect is maintained, even though you don't like it. Respect is maintained. Like the OJ said, what they do, they smile in your face and they want to take your place. Now everybody looking like, man, what are we doing here? What happened? Everybody wants 2018 back now. Everybody wants 2017 back now. Everybody wants all that back. But you don't fight. You don't fight. Trucker Ron, thank you for that super chat, man. Shout out to my man, MZ. Stizzy, thank you for the super chat. Trucker Ron, thank you for the super chat. My man, MZ. These three guys always showing me love, man. Big Bear Triller, what up, nigga? You still in here? I always admired the Spartans and wondered how they could have still failed. I think you could say pride is the arch enemy of discipline. Knew it from the jump. Unfortunately, this battle takes an army with no guarantee of a win. Yep. And they don't pay attention just only to trends. Tell them, Jacoby. Wednesday night willpower. Let's to the back. All sales final though. Tell them, Michael Cooper. You can't take you can't take your receipt back and say, give me 2019 back. Got jerked, man. Motherfuckers got jerked. The whole planet. The whole planet. This thing ain't broken down by race no more. They not just isolating a race. This thing coming down on everybody, man. Shake with your left hand, but keep a rock in your right. Oh, man. Yo, if anybody wants to do a one-on-one session with me, man, you want to do a one-on-one FaceTime session with me, they're $100. We do 2 30-minute FaceTime sessions, or we could rock for an hour or whatever you want to do, 20 minutes. And you want to talk to me on a one-on-one and talk about maybe some issues going on with you, some drug addiction or relationship or self-esteem or whatever, or if you think I have something that you want to acquire and I can help you get it, we can set that up. Hit me on the email at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com, or you can subscribe to my Patreon channel. Jacoby says, no refunds allowed. All stupidity are final. And y'all better hurry up and get it for $100, because pretty soon I'm going to start going up because I'm getting too many people. I'm going to be raising the price pretty soon, probably like $150, $175, maybe $200, in order for you to get with me, because my time is money. I show a lot of love. I give away a lot of free stuff. But if you want to get with me on a one-on-one, my time is money, and I'm more than willing to give it to you. And ain't nobody got what I got. I'm unique, man. I'm rare. I've looked on Instagram. I've looked on YouTube. I can't wait till I go on TED Talks, man, so I can show them what it's supposed to look like when somebody come up there. I can't wait till I go speak at Harvard, when I go speak at Yale, all these Ivy League schools, these business schools, because I can do that. Because I got the bachelor's degree, I got the master's degree, I got 20 years of entrepreneurship under my belt, successful entrepreneurship. I built businesses from scratch. So ain't nobody got that like me. And don't confuse popularity with being the best. Get him, Sean. Get him.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Don't confuse popularity with being the best.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
Because I'll get on stage with anybody. My man Gibson just texted me. What's up, my man Gibson? I see you. My man Gibson got that hat on. Shout out to Gibson, man. They're gonna be intimidated. They're gonna be intimidated by me. They're gonna be intimidated by me. When they see me, when they get all of the great motivational speakers in one spot and say, yo, this is a battle. It's a microphone out there. They all gonna be friends talking to each other. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't got a motherfucking thing to say. I'm finna destroy all of y'all. I ain't come to play. I came to win. Yeah. They gonna be intimidated by me because I ain't speaking to nobody. I ain't shaking nobody's hand. Where the microphone at? When I go? When is my go? Who I'm after? Oh, y'all want me to go first? Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Yeah, man. So all that's coming for me. 2022 is gonna be my year, without a doubt. 2022 gonna be my year. They might as well get ready for the get ready. What's good, Sean? I have a question. I will be doing a lot of OT at work. How many push-ups, squats, and pull-ups you think I should do a day? I got to get the bag for a while at work. Got to grind out. I don't know how many you should do. That's up to you. Tommy 808, Epstein didn't kill himself. I'm with you on that one. Man, it's going to be at Madison Square Garden, man. I'm going to bring it down wherever they do it. My time is coming. And they watching. They watching from behind a tree. They know what it is. They come watch my Instagram. They don't follow me. They don't never leave comments. They don't like. They come, they watch me on YouTube, and they say, yo, this dude is coming. I can't go as deep as he go. I'm not as brave as he is. I'm not as courageous as he is. He talk about stuff I'm scared to talk about. I keep talking about the same motivational stuff I've been talking about for the last 10 years. He new, he fresh. And look at how he look. Look at his chest. He look good. Look at his beard. GMS Shaw, I don't know how many you should do, man. That's up to you. I would know how many I would do. You can't do your workout based upon what I do. My workout might not be enough for you, or my workout might kill you. I can't work out because what he do might not work for me. I got to figure out what worked for me. Microphone gonna be smoking, man. And that's gonna be it. All right, y'all. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Sean, can you elaborate on the conversations you had with the Mason? Any knowledge we can benefit from? It wasn't really too deep. You know, everything I just spoke about here, I was schooling him. He was the Mason, but I was schooling him because I had been to Egypt. He hadn't been. I had done the knowledge. I got the knowledge itself. I had actually been there. I've been to Egypt. I've washed my body in the Nile, the river, the Nile. I've been there. I can't remember the conversation. We talking about 2009, 2010. But he just, you know, I'm smart, man. I'm a scholar, man. I got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of information, man. And I'm cool. Yeah, GMS, just get busy, man. Just do it till it hurt, till you get sore. When you get tired, stop. That was enough. I don't know what you look like. I don't know how much you weigh, how tall you are, what you're trying to do. You know, I can't tell you what to do. I don't know if you're fat, you skinny, or what. I look good. I'm 52. I look great. I'm great. My body is great. I don't take no medication for nothing. I don't take no goddamn supplements or none of that. I'm still the best. I ain't eating right. What's Stizzy at? Stizzy in here? Stizzy, I still ain't eating right. I'm eating all kind of oatmeal pies and whatnot. I'm on a sugar high. I be jonesing for sugar, man. But I still look good. And I'm here. How many views we got? Y'all gonna share this link for me, man? Why don't y'all do me a favor, man? Everybody do me a favor, man. Take this link right now and share it with somebody, one of your closest contacts in your phone that you text with every day. A honey or a dude, your homeboy. If you a lady, text it to your man, you let him hit it. Tell him, say, yo, check my man Sean G out. Nah, Stizzy, I said, man, I'm eating anything in the corner store, man. I'm eating bagels, buttered bagels with jelly. What else I'm eating? Cupcakes, damn Skittles, blow pops. I'm eating all kind of, but one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna do it. One day I'm gonna wake up. I just ain't ready yet. I don't feel like stop eating sugar right now. I don't feel like it. I still look good. I still could do 300 push-ups. We did 350 push-ups the other day. I did 250 clips. I could do 100 burpees, but one day I'm gonna wake up. One day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, I ain't eating no more sugar, and that's gonna be it. Then I'm really gonna look great. I look great now. Man, you ain't kidding. I'm eating some fruit right now. I've been eating I can't stop. Goddamn. I went to White Castle before I came here. Y'all wanna hear this story? Check this out. I'm in White Castle in Newark, right? On Lyons Avenue. the White Castle. So I stop. I'm like, oh, snap. I feel like White Castle. Let me go in and get 2 fish with the French fries and the soda. So I go inside. The number 4 was 2 fish with cheese, small fry, small soda. $7.38, right? I'm an accountant. I'm a math genius. I got a master's degree in finance. I got a bachelor's degree in accounting. I used to do taxes. I'm a numbers guy. So $7.38. The sales tax, right? It's in an urban enterprise zone, so the sales tax is probably like 3.5%. So you're looking at another 21, maybe 25 cents. So I know right off the top of the dome, this is gonna cost me like $7.60-something, right? So I go in, I tell her what I want. I say, yo. Kush 23, if you want some sales tips, man, you got to sign up for my $100 an hour mentorship. I can give you a bunch of, you want one sales tip, you should be saying, Sean, let me sign up for the mentorship and let me get 17 sales tips from Sean because I'm the best salesman in the world. But anyway, I order, right? Black girl, soul sister, black power. I said, let me get the number 4. No cheese. Don't put no cheese on my fish. I don't want no cheese on my fish. Let me get the number 4, 2 fish, small fry and a soda, put some salt in the bag, and let me get some tartar sauce for my fish. So she rings it up. It comes back to $9.88. No, $9.48. I gave her a 10. She give me 52-cent back change, right? Who the fuck I am? I'm Sean G. Yeah. I said this to myself first, right? I said, yo, $9.48 and it here's $7.38. What kind of tax is that? So I checked the receipt and I was very polite. You know me, I show respect. I've been to federal prison. I say, excuse, please, and thank you. Because if you ever go to federal prison, this is what you're gonna say. Excuse, please, and thank you. Because if you don't, a nigga may goddamn bust your head clean to the white meat, right? If he feel disrespected. That's how it go down in federal prison. Everybody says it to everybody. Excuse me, please, and thank you. So I says, excuse me, miss. I says, says $9.48. You gave me 52 cents back, but the number 4 is $7.38. She says, yeah, but you told me you wanted regular. That's for a small fry and a small soda. I said, no, I didn't. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you I wanted regular. She said, I asked you. I said, no, you didn't. I said, give me the number 4 with no cheese on my fish, fry and a soda, strawberry soda. I need the sugar. I need the strawberry soda. I'm getting fat tonight. So now she busted, right? Because I could see it in her grill, right? Because probably what she doing is she overcharging people on the receipt, but on her register in her drawer, she probably putting down the lower price, and at the end of the night, her drawer ends up being over $300 or $400, and she jerking motherfucker. That's her. She get her hourly pay or her salary, and she getting that jerk money because she jerking people going in there. People who ain't paying attention. People who smoking weed all night ain't paying attention. They just got the munchies. Just give me the food. You understand? But she know I'm the window cleaner with soul. You understand? So I says, no, I didn't. I didn't tell you that. She says, okay, you want the small fry? I said, yeah. So she says, okay. So she go back and she start ringing it up, right? So the money she put on the counter, the change she gave me, the 52 cents, I ain't touched that. I don't never touch it because I know it's wrong. You're not finna do that to me. Tell me I touched it and put something in my pocket. Never that. Never that. Never that. So I left the money right there. I ain't touched that money because the shit is wrong. You trying to fuck me out of my money. You trying to jerk me. So she go back because she busted now, right? And I'm looking dead in her eye. Black girl like me. Black power, Black Lives Matter. Soul sister. So she go back to the thing and she come back and she put another $1 up there. She put another $1 up there. So now, and then she give me a new receipt. The price came down from $9.48 to now it's $7.88, right? I gave her 10. She's supposed to give me back $2.12. I know the math. I'm smart. My mind's strong. My mind's strong. I don't smoke no weed. I don't be high, man. I know how to count. You understand? I don't smoke no weed. So now she got the $1.52 up. No, now she got $1.10 because she took the 250 cent back. And while she was redoing it, she says, leave that up there. She said, leave the 50 cent there. Leave that change there. So she go back, she do the thing. She put $1 up on the counter and take the 50 cent off. So now it's $1.10 up there. So I'm standing there like, I love this.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
And you know what I was finna tell her? I was finna tell her.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
So I'm saying like, I said, the change still ain't right. And now she trying to goddamn lie to me and convince me that the change that is wrong on the counter that don't match the receipt, that somehow I got it fucked up. You understand? And she right. You understand? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, she trying to litigate this with me. You understand? Don't knowing who I am. I'm a genius, right? So I says, excuse me. I said, what's your name? She told me her name. I'm not going to say it. I says, how you doing? Let's just say her name was Susie. I said, how you doing, Susie? My name is Sean. I says, listen, I have a bachelor's degree in accounting and a master's in finance. The bill is $7.88. I gave you a 10. You owe me $2.12 back. Yes, you gave me $9.40. I said, no, I didn't. I gave you a 10. So now the people in the back, because now I'm getting loud because she like fucking playing me, right? So I'm raising my voice. The male manager, the dude back there, he looking at everybody peeking. But I'm peeking too. I want my $2.12. You got $1.10 up there. You owe me $1.02. I need my $1.02. You can't have my $1.02. Gas is fucking $3.30 a gallon. I need that dollar. So now she just busted. So now she can't even save face no more, right? Because I done told her who I am and goddamn how I can count in my head. That's why I make Lil Sean. Lil Sean do goddamn big mathematics here. I make him do 7th, 8th grade math. He go into school 5th grade. He get hundreds on everything because I make him do that hard shit. So I'm looking at her, right? Black girl, man. Everybody in the back black. And I'm like, look at this, man. She trying to jerk me, right? But then I have understanding. And I said, you know what? She probably gets this off with a lot of people who maybe can't count or don't pay attention to the receipt. You know, just be focused on the food. Don't pay attention to the change. And, you know, she just ran into the wrong one tonight, fucking with me. And after I got it straight, she gave me, so it was $2, it was $1.10 up there. So I said, you owe me $2.12. So she put another $1 up there. Now it was $2.10. I said, you owe me 2 more cents. Where my 2 pennies at? Where my 2 pennies at? And she put the 2 pennies. I said, all right, now we even. She says, well, I'm going to give you the change. I said, you're not giving me nothing. This is what I'm due. You ain't giving, I'm going to give you another 50 cents. No, you ain't. You ain't giving me, don't spin it like that and try to get in my brain psychologically and put your masculine impression on me and let me be the feminine impression receiving your impression. No, I'm giving it back to you. You ain't giving me shit. This is my change. You owe me this change. Oh, I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you this 50 cents. No, you ain't, because the receipt say I did. What the fuck is you talking about? So I stayed there, and then I had to watch her, right? Because she was making my food. I said, I got to watch this bitch now because she can't be spitting in my food and shit, spit on my feet. So I'm watching her. I'm watching her, man, like a Doberman pincher in the front seat. I'm watching her, and I got my food, and I went and sat down, man. And I said, wow. I said, that's why I'm so glad I'm out here to teach Lil Sean how to count, man. You understand? I'm gonna fool him, devil. Fool him, devil. Fool him, devil. Gabriella said, fool him, devil. But I get it, man. I get it. She probably got a rough life, and that's her hustle. She get a check from them, and she steal from the cash register. I get it. But you just ain't gonna steal from me. You steal from somebody else who ain't paying attention. But I'm paying attention. Yep. Eddie Kane, what up? CB 959. Yeah. Yeah, man. I used to do that when I used to pump gas. When I used to pump gas in the 80s, getting a job at a gas station in the 80s was a thing. If you was in high school, I remember I used to rip people off. People would come and ask for $5 worth of gas, right? I would give them $4 and then knock the price off the pump so they couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I put $5 in there. It was only $4. So then I would keep $1. And if you did that to 30 cars, that'd be $30. That was a lot of money in 1987. Or I would do this. If somebody would come in, and see, back then gas was like 79 cents a gallon. So people would come in and say, give me $2 worth of gas. So I would say, all right, I would give them $2, take their $2, right? Put their cap back on and tell them, all right, go ahead. But I wouldn't hang the pump up. I'd hold the pump in my hand with the $2 already on there. And I tell the next car, pull up. He say, fill it up. And I would put it right in his thing with $2 already on it. So it would jerk him for $2 and I keep $2. I was a piece of shit like that. I used to do that. I was horrible. And if it was raining, I used to love when it would rain. Because if it was raining, people didn't want to get out the car. See, up here in New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. You got to have an attendant has to pump your gas. There's no self-service in New Jersey. So when it would rain, I would make the people, I say, pull up. Because you got the canopy that protects you from the rain falling on you. But if you make them pull up in the rain, when they get out the car, the rain gonna tear them up, so they don't want to get out. So I would make them pull up. And they would be out in the rain to the point where they couldn't get out the car, and then they couldn't look back and see the numbers on the pump because it was raining on the back windshield. I was a piece of shit. And I would jerk them. And buy weed with the money. I would. I was probably like 17 years old, 18. Yeah, so that was my hustle. To buy my weed. I don't smoke weed no more. See, y'all think I'm eternally good, but in order to be good, at one point you have to have been what? Horrible. Jay King and Eddie Kane laughing at me. Me and my man, we used to work the same shift. We used to see who could jerk the most. We used to have a competition to see who could jerk the most. Yeah. But I don't get high no more, man. I don't use drugs or alcohol because I break out. I don't break out in no rash. I break out in poverty. How long we been on here? Almost 2 hours? What's up, y'all? Y'all coming in here? Did y'all share this link? Whatever. Hit that like button, man. If you coming in here just now, hit the like button, please. We chilling here. It's a Wednesday night. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. You know what y'all gonna eat for Thanksgiving? Where my honeys at? There's some honeys in here. Gabriella, you in here? Sunny Storm G, y'all make me a plate. Bring me a plate over here. Or any of my haters in here? Hold on. Hello? Where the hater at, man? He ain't in here. You gonna bring me a plate tomorrow? All right, bring me a plate over here. All right. Yeah, some collard greens with some smoked neck bone in there. Black eyed peas, fried chicken, cornbread, some macaroni and cheese, potato salad, all that. Yeah, bring all that over here. All right. Yo, tomorrow Thanksgiving, man. Any of my honeys on here, man, bring me something to eat. No dude, don't bring me, if you a dude on here, don't even offer to bring me nothing to eat. Don't do that. Don't play yourself. I don't bring me shit. I got it. But if it's a honey on here, you want to bring me something to eat, you can bring it over here. I take it from you. Jill, you gonna bring me something to eat? Bring me something to eat, man. I'm probably just going, what I'm gonna do tomorrow? Me and Sean may go to Whole Foods and get us a whole chicken. We probably go eat at Whole Foods and call it a day before they close. If my mother was alive, I'd tell her, Mom, make me some chitlins. Okay. How many you want? I'm gonna get 5 pounds of chitlins and I'm gonna get 5 pounds of hog maws. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. I get my mother to make me some chitlins, boy. I goddamn go down. I drive down to Georgia just for them. Eat and turn around and come back. Same day. My mother used to throw down on them chitlins, boy. Jill, what's up, man? What you gonna make me? You know how to cook? Do Jill know how to cook? Jill, you know how to cook? What you know how to cook? You know how to boil water? Can you boil water? Gabriella Dawson, you gonna make some turkey? Y'all make me something and bring me something to eat, man. Jill started laughing when I asked if she could boil water. You know how to boil water? She said she could boil water. I can cook, man. I'll cook me some. I got some hamburger meat in there. I might go make me a hamburger when I get finished. Yo, y'all hit that like button, man. There's 50 of y'all in here. I got 73 likes. I'm supposed to have 200 likes. Hog maws and chitlins. Listen, man, you ain't had no soul food. If you not Black American, right? If you like of another race or creed, welcome. Even if you like Jamaican or Haitian or from Africa Black, you could be Black. But if you ain't no Black American, you ain't had no real soul food, man, till you done had some hog maws and chitlins, man. That's pig intestines, man. That's pig guts. That's pig guts. Man, them motherfuckers good as a motherfucker, man. Yeah. My mother used to make them. They stink up the whole house. They stink. When you cook them, they stink. Hey, Jill, don't do that, man. Don't do that. See, Jill playing, man. She want to play. Don't do that. Anyway, chitlins, you got to cook them. First, you got to clean them. I might go get me some chitlins tomorrow, man. I might go get me some chitlins tomorrow from like ShopRite and cook me some my own, man. But my mother used to clean them like the night before, and you got to cook them for like 2 or 3 hours, man. You got to cook them for a long time. But they good. Man, they good. Your mom bringing you something tomorrow, man. Man, my mother used to make them, man. I used to put some hot sauce on them joints, man. And then she make the collard greens with the smoked neck bone in there. Your kombucha ain't no good, Ron. Your shit stale, man. Your shit don't even bubble up, man. It don't even ferment. It don't even ferment when you drink it. It's flat. Your joint flat. This joint here strangle you, man. It's like them old sodas from down south. You ever get them old sodas from them old Coca-Colas from down south and them Coca-Cola bottles where you gotta pop the top off with the little the top opener that used to come out of the machine? You drink them sodas, they'll strangle you, man. Jill can't make no chitlins. Jill, you can't make no chitlins. Don't do that. Don't tell me you making some, because I'll come get some. If they don't taste good, I'm going to tell you. What else going on tonight? Where y'all from, man? Where everybody from in the house, man? Where y'all from? Where everybody from, man? Where everybody from, man? It looked like you got watermelon too. Y'all got watermelon. South Texas in the building, Queens. I will send you a picture. All right, Jill, send it to the podcast with soul at gmail.com. Big Me Runs, Brooklyn in the house, Queens, South Texas, North Carolina. She might know. Oh, that's my girl, Jill. Oh, Jill, I see you. Yeah, Jill might know how to make them know your John Crack. What up? Newark, New Jersey in the building. Bronx, Planet Look Good. Johnstown, PA. Poorest city in the state. Houston, Texas, where we eat chitlins, bruh. Oh, man. I love to go down south, man, and get me some chitlins, man. These niggas up here don't know how to make them, man. They don't even make collard greens right. They make collard greens with turkey wing in them, man. I tell them, man, there ain't no goddamn collard greens, man. Fake ass collard greens. Collard greens got to have smoked neck bone in them, man. Got to have pork in them. Pismo Beach, California. What up, retired maniac? Atlanta, Jacoby's in Atlanta. ATL. Morris Brown, Northside Drive, Peachtree Street, Ponce de Leon, North Avenue. Now I put a neck bone in my greens. That's what I said. Smoked neck bone in the greens, man. Man, you got to put a smoked neck bone in your greens, man. What y'all doing, man? Y'all on here? I'm on here 2 hours. Y'all just in here listening to me? Kush 23, you still in here? Yo, Gibson, what up, man? Hey, Gibson, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Hey, Gibson, you know what it is, man. Goddamn nigga, man. Got them slave genetics, man. Need them hog maws and chitlins, man. You know what it is. Max P in Queens, what up? Yeah, I've seen them put bacon in the greens, too. Put them in them pinto beans, too, yeah. Yo, Big Ben Triller out in Texas, man. Down south, I know they gonna be eating good tomorrow, man. Ain't nothing like eating down south food, man. Like on Christmas and macaroni with raisins. Now, I ain't never seen that. Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, man, they cook, man. Then they had that banana pudding. You know how to make the banana pudding with the vanilla wafers in there? Nah, Gibson, we ain't doing no turkey bacon, man. We ain't doing no turkey bacon, man. We doing swine, man. You know how they make that banana pudding down south, man, with the banana and the vanilla pudding with the vanilla wafers? And then the cake, and sweet potato pie. Barbecue in Texas is just how you celebrate barbecue. I can smoking 2 slabs of ribs right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's some good eating, man. Yo, trying banana pudding with the cheeseman cookie. Yeah, man. You got the macaroni and cheese. You got the real baked macaroni and cheese, man. Where they scoop down there and pick it up. All the cheese be coming off the spoon. Then the potato salad. And then some cornbread, man, and some tea. Gotta have the tea. Then they had that red velvet cake. I really ain't no red velvet cake, man. But they have it every year. I like that chocolate cake. I like that chocolate cake. Stizzy, something wrong with that juice fast we did, man. That shit threw us off. It threw me off, man. Michael Cooper had banana pudding today. I gotta do 200 pull-ups to make up for it. Yeah, when you eat tomorrow for Thanksgiving, man, you might as well just get down for your crown, eat all day. And then Friday when you get up, you gotta do burpees Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man, to get back right. Yep. Yo, Gibson, what's up, man? I saw that with the hat, man. How that hat fit, Gibson? You got to send me a better picture, man, because that picture is blurry, man. And send the picture through WhatsApp, because it comes through clean and on WhatsApp. That hat money, though, ain't it? Shout out to my man Gibson, man. That's my brother right there, man. Good brother, man. Good brother. It's 10:30, man. I've been on here 2 hours. Listen, everybody that's on here now, I usually don't go live this late at night. I normally go live at noon, Monday through Friday. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, man. I used to live in Georgia, man. I used to live in the South, man. I lived in Atlanta from 1987 to 1993. It's so crazy how you describe how everyone in the South during holiday season. Man, you go from house to house and just eat. It be just too much food, man. You be about to bust. You finish eating, man, you just be about to bust. You sit on the couch and watch the football game. Then they got the big turkey. You get the big turkey leg, chicken leg, ham with the pineapple on that joint. Oh, man. Then you leave there, you go to somebody else's house and you eat down there. And you leave down there and you take a plate. Aluminum foil be everywhere. Everybody got a bunch of aluminum foil. Where that aluminum foil at? I'm gonna take me a plate home. Get that aluminum foil. What's everybody doing, man? Oh, man. 10:30. It's about time for me to take it down, y'all. I did them 10 sets of 10 today. I ate that White Castle about 3 hours ago, man. I'm back hungry again already, man. That's why that food ain't no good. That food ain't no good. What's up with y'all, man? Yo, thank everybody for the likes, man. We got 80 likes in here. Sean G got that South running through his blood. Some of the best cooks of the South right out of Georgia and the Carolinas. Yeah, man. I grew up in Jersey, man, but I was raised under Southern tradition. My mother was from Georgia, from country Georgia, back in the woods. In Lincoln County, Georgia, there's only 6,000 people in the whole county. 3 red lights in the whole county, and 2 of them were flashing. Country. And I was just born in New Jersey. My mother just lived here, but I grew up under Southern traditions, Southern ass whoopings. I got ass whoopings. You know, in our house, it was Southern. It was down south. I'm gonna be in Texas soon, man. Yeah, all that. She ever grow anything? She had a lot of acres. What she do? We had a when we lived on Lake Avenue. She had a little garden in the back. We used to grow tomatoes and put the tomato in the window. You take the green tomato, or you get the greenish red. It don't always be ripe. You got to take it, pick it, and put it in the window, and let the sun hit it. In about a day or two, that joint be beet red, and you can eat it. But we did all of the Southern traditions. I got ass whoopings. I got my butt whooped. You know, I had to clean my room. You know, we ate Southern food. We ate soul food. You know, I just was living in New Jersey. I'm finna hit the hay, Sean. All right, man. Peace, Gabriella. Yeah, you be eating leftovers for 2-3 weeks straight. Yeah, I'm gonna be down in Texas soon, man. I got a little honey in Oklahoma, man. She keep asking me to come see her. She love me, man. She want to see me. She like to see me. So I always fly into Dallas and then I drive up to Oklahoma. Yep. Hit that like button, y'all. No, that wasn't Trucker Ron. That wasn't Trucker Ron's that wasn't Trucker Ron's website. I put the wrong website up there for Trucker Ron. This Trucker Ron's website. Everybody subscribe to my man Trucker Ron's website right there, man. That's my man's website right there. Trucker Ron, you got to catch up with my man Gibson, man. Gibson the trucker too, man. All right, y'all, man. I'm tired, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm finna go to sleep. It's over. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I wanted to stay on here to get 500 views, but I'm at 470. What am I at? 473. That's good enough. All right, man. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. I'll see y'all later. Stizzy, man, appreciate you. Truck around. I'm gonna send Gibson your YouTube channel, man, and see if he reach out to you. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I gotta go make me something to eat. I'm hungry, man. All right, peace. Peace, y'all. Hey, Trilla, I'm gonna probably call you tomorrow, Trilla. Jacoby, peace out. It's Akuma. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Enjoy your family, man. I might go live tomorrow, too, man. I might.